Alrighty, brothers and sisters, in today's video we're going to be talking about 4 undervalued meme coins, the altcoins that I'm personally buying and accumulating before the alt season hits. So with no further ado, let's get into today's video. And remember, nothing is financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, and always do your own research. This show is for entertainment, some education, and hopefully finding God. Previously on my channel, we got into BONK at a very low market cap at 100 million, Pepe at 400, as well at 200 million on YouTube, Floki below 300 million, as well on my Discord pretty early on in my YouTube, pretty early on in the bear market. I remember that. Toshi at 8 million. Also, we got, or we caught Nero CTO or Nero Ethereum way low at $2 million in its market cap. It went as high as 1.4 billion. So today we're going to be talking about the ones I'm accumulating today. Now, my first favorite meme coin, which is pretty underrated right now, which is Breton 8, which is just similar to Pepe, only $11 million market cap. Today, recently just seen a big account, Gordon, on Twitter, with 780,000 followers tweeting again about it. This guy keeps tweeting about it because he likes it that much. And the most important factor here is that a lot of people are starting to wake up to it, which means it is growing in popularity while the price is not, which means there is a inefficiency, and usually the price, in my opinion, follows the narrative and follows the popularity of a meme coin. And what makes it popular is because it's close to Pepe, as I'm sure a lot of you right now know about it. And pretty much Pepe is set to be the next Shiba Inu. You know, my previous video we discussed how high can Pepe go here, in my opinion, which means if Ethereum actually does go to $12,000 per Ethereum, this means whatever we've seen as high prices last cycle, we've seen Shiba Inu go to a $50 billion market cap, and that was while ETH hit 5k. So what if ETH actually doubles that? We could say that the top meme coin on Ethereum could hit 100, and that means if Pepe hits 100 billion, the Pepeverse or coins related to it, the narrative belonging to Pepe, like Breton 8 and Dorky, which I'm gonna get to as well, if they just do 10% of whatever Pepe does, that's $10 billion market cap target for these low cap memes that are related to Pepe. And since they're also on Ethereum, like Breton 8 is on Ethereum, it's just next to it, and there aren't many successful boys club narrative meme coins right now on Ethereum, and I do think there are very few contenders that can get to that top, and Breton 8 has a very strong shot, in my opinion, to get there, and especially that is also on major exchanges like Maxi and Bitmart, and probably a lot more are gonna come on its way, as the team has been doing a great job as well, and the popularity, as I said, keeps growing, which at some point is gonna catch some big attention in some big exchanges' eyes, as that's what they really care about. So that's the main thing why I'm very bullish on Breton 8 ACs, on the Pepeverse narrative, and Pepeverse for now is very undervalued as a narrative, since a lot of people are sleeping on Pepe and the potential that Pepe holds this cycle, since also as well I was one of the early buyers of Pepe, and I've seen some real decent games with Pepe. I stuck with the Pepeverse because I seen what this can do. It's just that recently we have not seen a real FOMO phase of the cycle yet, but I've seen what happened last cycle with Shiba Inu and dog-related coins. When Shiba Inu started rallying, other dog-related coins started rallying with it, and how they got close to its market cap, as well as Pepe and other boys club narrative coins that can get very close to its to Pepe's market cap in the bull market, which makes these very undervalued, like Breton 8. And as well today, Brett is trending on Dex Screener, which is a very good thing to see. It's trending number 15, and we can see that the chart is slowly trying to climb back up, showing a lot of life opposed to a lot of these boys club narrative coins. So very few survived the recent crashes, and Breton 8 was one of the few to survive. That's why I'm pretty bullish on it, and I'm accumulating it here around these lows. So the next thing is pretty similar, which is Dorky, as well, a $3 million market cap. We've seen it recently as well, rallies. It's the same narrative as Breton 8 and Pepe, as well, listed on Maxi and Bitmart. Pretty decent work by the team as well, getting these big exchange listings going, and as well, we're seeing the traction happen as well, with a lot of YouTubers talking about it as well, which makes it primed for as well capturing that attention in the bull market as people start to see they missed out on Pepe. And today as well, it is trending number 12 on Dex Screener, which is very good to see, and we've seen recently this pretty decent climb up by Dorky as well happen here. So those two belong to the Pepeverse narrative, and as I said, and it all comes down to how Pepe will perform this cycle, in my opinion, which is not financial advice. I do believe personally that Pepe is going to be the main character, and I do believe a lot of people believe the same thing, that Pepe is going to flip Shiba Inu, since Shiba Inu has not been really doing much this cycle. Its chart is not really doing anything substantial, as you can see here. It's been going for a long time, couldn't really climb back above its all-time high because it's seeing a lot of competition coming up from Pepe. And if ETH again goes to 12k, that would be very massive for ETH memes. Now we're going now to base. Now you know me, guys, I got very early on Toshi at around $2 million, and I'm pretty sure a lot of my early audience got in early on Toshi as well, which got a Coinbase listing as of recently as well, seen a decent rally as well after it got listed, which is one of my favorite meme coins as well, Toshi, which I'm an early holder of, and I'm still holding this coin here. And a lot of people just faded this when it was going on around in the beginning. That's why patience is very important in these markets, and it slowly made its way until it became Toshi that we know today. So in my opinion, this could be the next Toshi, which is basis for everyone, and the reason is because it got launched or released by the base chain itself, which is the blockchain layer 2 on Ethereum, also belonging to the Coinbase exchange. And we've seen a lot of hype around it recently, and what I do like, because I started buying it here, and and accumulating around this green area, and I shared it on my Discord as well as its lowest point, so don't forget to join as well. It's linked in the description. But anyway, since I shared it, it's already up a lot from that point, from 3 million to 7 million. But what I like most about it is that it's holding strong here with some decent volume on the base chain, even more volume than Toshi, and that speaks volume here, because base chain is not really your greatest meme coins chain. There isn't so much activity going on the base chain, and for a base chain coin to hold strong and slowly climb up is a big sign of strength, and that's why I like this coin here. And as I said, it is launched by the Coinbase or the base chain blockchain, which gives it a pretty decent potential for this bull market as well. And my other low cap play here on the base chain is Fungi. Now Fungi has seen some not so great price action recently, and I still think this has pretty decent potential going on into this bull market. Now the reason I like it, it got my attention, is because it's followed by Murad, which is the guy behind the SPX token, which is now one of the best performing coins or meme coins, SPX69. The same guy that bought and promoted SPX69 also holds Fungi on base and also follows them on Twitter, which makes it pretty big in my opinion, and gives it a pretty decent chances as well of being a very underrated meme coin, in my opinion, not financial advice, for this bull market. And I do believe at some point people will catch up to this and see how bullish this is and understand what's going on behind the scenes, as Murad is one of the holders, as well as they have a special narrative which is around NFTs, which are tokens but also NFTs, and they do have some decent utility as well, working on it, like some app that is made for this type of NFTs that are tokens plus NFTs. Anyways, guys, these are the 4 meme coins I'm accumulating right now and believe have very good potential for 2025. As they are low caps, it makes them very underrated, and that's usually when I like to get into these coins, when nobody's looking at them and when it's actually pretty good, in my opinion, to accumulate. Now before we end the video, we can see here how Ethereum is pretty much following the plan that I laid out on previous videos, where I said that we're repeating 2019, but it's just that it is extended this time, and we can see here how this was pretty much on point here, and we're pretty much somewhere here now. It's August at the same time frame. We're around this August time frame, which basically means altcoin season. So if we look at others, for example, put it down below here, this is pretty much when the alt season starts. Now there is a delay between how Ethereum performs in altcoins, and we can see it here where altcoins or others index was going sideways while Ethereum slowly climbing back up, but only after some time we've seen Ethereum with this major weekly candle here, then we started to see others really outperform. So that's what pretty much much I am preparing for in this cycle, because I missed this 2021 rally and I played it pretty much not as good as I could have, and that's what I'm doing here. I'm just being patient, waiting for Ethereum to lead the way, and as we see here, Ethereum is actually leading the way, and I do believe this 4K level is not going to be holding that long, and pretty much the breakout and leading us towards a new all-time high, this is what's going to start others to start to perform better. And we can zoom in here on others and see how others is doing. Now others is slowly climbing up. Now it's funny how actually it does look like every coin's chart right now. It does look very similar. You see this slow climb back up here on the charts. We've seen it on multiple coins. We can see it also on bread here. We can see this slow climb back up, which tells us it's following actually others. As well, we see this on Dorky as well. It's following others, which is a good sign that we are pretty much on the right path here. We can see how others is doing the same thing, and we have not really seen this really do any new all-time highs. So it's not like we missed any alt seasons or not or something like that this far. It just got extended. Like in the previous cycle, this happened pretty much faster than today, and I could say we are somewhere as well around here on others, and others needs to break above all-time high. This is the 2017 all-time high, and as soon as it broke above it, this is when it went parabolic. So far we're still way far away from the previous all-time high here, and this is what it is, so pretty far away. And I do believe once this breaks, it will start to get us some decent traction on altcoins and meme coins, in my opinion. Anyways guys, thank you so much for watching today's video till the end. I wish you a very good day, and till the next time, cheers.